There's a common saying in cybersecurity that attackers don't hack in, they log in. And that's because identities are kind of the control plane of a business of who gets what. A valid login with broad permissions can actually have really silent and damaging access, and you're already halfway to owning the business. So let's start with likely threats, kind of most to least likely, the what, why, and how. So the number one, as we mentioned, login. Usually this is credential theft, password spray, this sort of thing. So this is either through phishing, reusing leaked passwords that have previously been breached, or even just guessing common passwords. Now, the why, it's fast, it's cheap, it's easy, it can work on anything. And how this is typically done, phishing can be like through fake login pages, getting you to type it in, looking at password breaches from previous on the dark web and using those passwords again, or automated sprays where they have like a dictionary of passwords people have used from password one and just spraying everything in the dictionary at it. So now we're going to look at detections and mitigations, again, trying to go sort of most effective first and mapping these to those threats. So number one is what we mentioned, phishing resistant MFA. This probably tackles like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So enforcing it for admins first, then everybody else, because admins can have the most permissions. So this is things like, again, the number matching. So when it says, was this you, pick which number, rather than just a yes or no. Also just changing up the button. So it's not just yes, it's okay. You actually have to think about it rather than just yep, 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 yep to everything. Makes it a little bit easier, harder to break things because it's not just yes, no. But I think the key takeaways are that identity is the blast radius lever. It's the big thing because most attacks are starting with a login, not an exploit. So again, depending on how well you do identity, depends on how far a potential compromise can go. If someone logs in, how much can they access? Those sorts of things. Again, phishing resistant MFA, killing your legacy authentication things is going to crush the bulk of initial access. So do those first. Don't worry about the fancy things until you've done that. And then generally it's just removing standing privileges, looking at access reviews, trying to move to just in time and just enough access is going to be the key. Hope that was useful. Please give a like, subscribe, all those things, and I'll see you next time.